Owning a home is the only investment with a reverse dividend. That means every single month you pay out to own the equity. But if you own a stock or a dividend paying investment, every single month they pay you. And that's the difference. And that's why you need to understand why owning a home is a mistake until you can actually afford it when you become wealthy. So I want to welcome you guys to my neighborhood and show you where I live. Let's go for a walk. So as you can see, I live in Rockridge, California. It's actually a neighborhood of Oakland. And as we get down the driveway, you're going to find that my neighborhood is full of $1 million houses. What else would you expect, right? But the reality is, I don't own here. I rent. And I'm going to explain why. My neighbor, he rents the upstairs to an entire family. He lives downstairs. He's probably grossing annually, if he's renting out for $4,000 a month upstairs, that's a very good income, $48,000 a year, plus the house is paid off. It's probably a $3 million property right here. Now, what I want to tell you about is how stupid it is to actually buy a property like that. If you're a young guy like me, 34 years old, you can actually qualify for a jumbo 30-year loan and get as much as $1–2 million. That's the worst thing that you could ever do at this point in your life. The amount of money that you could actually accumulate over time in the stock market exceeds the amount of money you would make by buying a house like this or like this. So that's why I rent in the backyard of one of these $1 million properties. To explain it a little bit further, if I took the $4,000 a month that I was putting towards my property mortgage, or even $6,000 to live in this neighborhood, that would give me a house that was worth $2 million in 30 years. Now, if I took that same amount of money, a down payment for $200,000, and I put that in the stock market, and I took the $6,000 a month that I put towards a property, like this one here, or this one here, what would happen is there would be compounding interest on that $200,000 plus an extra $6,000 a month. Over the 30 years, I put that in, just say the S&P 500, which gets you a 10.2% return on your money over time, you're going to have about $10 million in 30 years. So you tell me, would you rather have this house in 30 years paid off? Or would you rather have $10 million and you could buy 5 houses like this? Or maybe you could just buy a $10 million house. Or if you're like me, you wouldn't buy a house at all. You would have $10 million. So I just want to say thanks for coming to my neighborhood, and I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, hit the subscribe button below. And if you really liked the video, hit the notification button below there as well.